Hey everyone, it's Nina Kaufman here to talk to you just a little bit today on video, changing it up just a little bit from my written posts. And I wanted to talk to you today about sharing. Now, I am an eldest child. I have two younger brothers, and I have to tell you, I don't like to share. I don't like to share. I never really had to share because being one of three and the only girl, well, they weren't exactly going to share my clothes, and they weren't going to share my boyfriends, and there was all sorts of stuff of mine that they were not going to share. So, and I also didn't have to share a room with them, or a bathroom for that matter. So I really never got used to the whole sharing thing, which made it interesting when I got married, but that's another issue entirely. But I wanted to talk about sharing because I just got off the phone with a client who had a really interesting situation. She is a consultant. She's considering collaborating with a new firm, and she has a whole curriculum around wellness that she wanted to launch into the world. And one of her first questions was, should I share this with the new company? And instinctively I said, no, don't share it, don't share it. Partly because I'm not a sharer. But also, there are a couple of legal reasons and business reasons that you might want to hold back on sharing until you're really clear where the relationship is going to take you. And the first is this: if you're sharing your intellectual property and the other person or the other company helps you develop it further, they could be considered part owners of it given the copyright laws because you have both contributed in some way. And also, if you share it with another company, it makes it really thorny as to who owns it and therefore who has the right to sell it. So in this particular case, my client does have some ideas for how she might want to develop and build and grow her business in a way that she could sell it. But if she's sharing and joint collaborating with so many people on various projects, then that may make it more difficult for her to sell that particular intellectual property. So again, not that I'm telling you to be selfish, but there are reasons to share, and there's a time to share, and there's a time to maybe hold back, keep it within just a little bit until you're clear about where the relationship is going to take you. So I hope that helps. Would love to hear your stories about sharing, where it's worked and where it hasn't. So post a comment on our blog, and would love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.